Hi friends, welcome back to my channel. Welcome if you guys are new. I'm Gemma and this is My Life as a Mum. Okay, so it's currently 7:59 and I've just got out of bed. I haven't even had a morning cuppa yet, but I was thinking about a friend that I was talking to yesterday and I was wishing and wondering, how can I help? So I can't help this friend in person. She's one of you lovely guys. And then it come to me, obviously I should make a YouTube video. Now, as stay-at-home mums, we're expected to have things done when our partners come home, or we're expected by society, we're even expected by ourselves. We put so much pressure on ourselves. This needs doing today, this needs doing today. There's a list as long as our arm. But there is just a few things that need to be done on a daily basis. In my opinion, probably only the dishes that need doing every single day. But there's a couple of other things that we can get done today that help ensure the house doesn't get away with itself. So I'm gonna go around my house today and get done what needs to be done, and the stuff that can't be put off until tomorrow. I hope you guys join me. Try and get as much done as possible, but even if you only get the dishes done, that's great. But without further ado, let's get into today's daily tasks and clean along together. I love you guys. Let's get into it. Okay friends, so we're gonna start off in the kitchen because I feel like if you're only gonna get one task done today, it should probably be the dishes. Although there are other things around the house that need doing, the dishes are that one thing that you need for breakfast, lunch and dinner, or breakfast, tea and dinner. No, breakfast, dinner and tea. No one can have a drink if there aren't any cups or glasses, so that and laundry I feel like is the two main priorities. We do our laundry on a Saturday, but as long as the dishes are done every single day, I have more of a chance of somebody coming home and not complaining than if there were pots in the sink. So we're going to tackle the dishes first. I don't really want to go above and beyond in today's video. I kind of want to keep it to the bare minimum. Now for me, I feel like as long as my dishes are done and the front room is straight, I'm kind of good to go. I probably would add a load of laundry into the mix if we had a washing machine, but we only do our laundry on a Saturday, so it kind of builds up and then gets done. Now if you're watching this video while you clean along, then obviously I'm going to be here to help support you and get you through our daily tasks today. But in future, what I want you to do is either put on an audiobook, listen to some music, or watch a show. Just put it on your phone, prop it somewhere that it's not going to get wet or fall in the sink, and distract yourself while you are doing dishes. You could even also call a friend, maybe be on FaceTime or on an actual call and have it on loudspeaker. Try and find a way to get through the dishes. Don't just do it in silence. Now since I've been in this house, I've been quite lucky. I do kind of quite enjoy doing the dishes. It's funny because when I was at my mum's in 2022, I absolutely detested doing dishes. I think the reason why I enjoy doing dishes is one, because I do watch a Netflix show. Two is because at my mum's house there was a window right in front of the sink, but the curtain wasn't allowed to be open. My mum felt like if anybody walked past, it was almost an invasion of privacy, and I hated it. Whereas now I have a window right next to my drainer, and if I want to glance out and see, you know, the sky, or I have the back door open and you can hear the sound of the world outside, I actually kind of enjoy it. Bible, you should do this. Sort all of your dishes out. I normally put all of my cups and glasses together. I put all of my big plates together. I put all of my saucer plates together, all of the bowls together, all of the cutlery together, and then I fill up the sink with hot soapy water. I look at my stuff and I think, okay, what looks like it's going to be difficult to wash? Well, I don't want to have to scrub anything. And then I put those things into the sink and I leave them there to soak for 10 minutes. And then I come back to the sink, I take everything out and I wash the stuff that's just been soaking. If there is anything else that needs soaking, I will then put that into the sink as well. Sometimes I have to put fresh water in, sometimes I can just continue, and I do that until all of the dishes are gone. I will not kill myself doing the dishes. I believe that one, I don't want to have to stand there and scrub dishes. It also makes it a lot less enjoyable if you've got to stand there and really put elbow grease into cleaning dishes, so I will soak them. The second thing that I believe when doing this is you should soak your dishes if they need soaking, because one, not only does it make your job easier, it actually ensures that the dishes are going to be clean. So I highly recommend you soak dishes before you've got to get them done, even if it's 10 minutes before, and the fact that you've soaked them might push you to get it done. On to the front room, I'm actually going to just quickly straighten off my table, pick up the shoes, any toys, just do a quick general pickup. In this house I'm quite lucky because we do have pretty much all of our stuff in storage, but if I was in my old house and it was a tip, I would make sure that, you know, the couch is straight, there's nothing on the back of the couch. I'd pick up the floor, I would clean off the top of the fireplace and maybe the windowsill, and I would give it a quick back over. In today's video, I am actually going to show you a trick that we used to do when our vacuum cleaner had broke. It does involve a little bit of elbow grease. This isn't fun, but it's just a way to pick up the floor when you haven't got a vac. Now, don't be shy. I borrowed a friend's vac on 2 or 3 different occasions. I just explained that our vacuum cleaners just broke and I don't suppose I could borrow it for an hour. And if you are going to borrow a vacuum cleaner from a friend, you don't want to be constantly asking. So what I did in this house when our vacuum cleaner had broke, I vacuumed the entire house. That way the whole house got done and I wasn't just borrowing it to do the front room and then needing to borrow it again to do the stairs and landing and then maybe borrow it again to do the bedrooms. I borrowed it, I vacuumed the whole house, and then I sent it back. So that's an idea. If you are a little bit shy and you don't want to ask, you know, the worst somebody can say is no, and they'll probably say yeah. And the other thing is, we've all been there, or if we haven't, there's gonna come a day when we need somebody's help. What I am going to do is I'm going to get my dustpan and brush and we're going to sweep up the carpet. Now, it's not fun, it's not ideal, but you know, it's temporary, but it just makes the place look more picked up. So again, put some music on, have an audio book. I'm going to do it with you, so we'll do it together. You're not doing this on your own. It's not fun, but I promise we can do this. So while I'm tidying up, I just wanted to give you some encouragement. Being a mum is tough. It takes a toll. I think it would really help us mums if before our partners went on about all of the things that we haven't done today, I think it would be really helpful if they come home and said, afternoon, evening babe, how's your day been? Have a conversation about how the day's been, and then if us mums say, oh yeah, it's been quiet, I've had all day to just sit and relax, maybe then they might be entitled to complain about why the dishes aren't done. But maybe you've had a really manic day. What I'm saying is, you know, we've had all the time to do the dishes, but the kids have been next level and our brain has been fried and the dishes haven't even been done. Like, I haven't even been able to think straight, to think about doing the dishes. Am I making sense? I just feel like our partners are too quick to come home and judge when they haven't been here all day. My kids are teenagers, or mostly teenagers now, so I don't necessarily have an excuse as to why the dishes wouldn't be done, but there were times when the kids were little tiny people and I barely got anything done, and he'd come home and complain and I'd be like, you haven't even been here. It's been manic. And mums, we should be able to sit down and say, babe, this week, for whatever reason, it has been next level. I feel so stressed and overwhelmed and tired. I need a day at the weekend when you're not at work, or of an evening on, you know, Friday or Tuesday or even tonight, whatever it is, just be like, I need to go and relax in the bath and for no one to interrupt me. It got to a point where I'd be like, babe, please can you just go and run me a bath? And he'd run me a bath, and sometimes it'd surprise me. He'd take my hand, walk me up the stairs with a cup of tea and tell me to get in the bath. And sometimes that alone is so helpful because we're so overwhelmed or tired that we forget or don't even think, I'm gonna take some time out and get a bath. Sometimes I would purposely get a bath just to relax. I hope you guys are in a position where you can ask him for a little bit of help. Ask him to surprise you with a nice hot bath now and again, or a foot rub, or whatever it is. But tell your partners, if you can, that you need a day or an evening or an hour, and take it. Even if you're a single mum, put the kids to bed, check on them, make sure they're asleep, and run a bath. I don't really want to do too much in here. Again, I kind of want to just stick to a basic method of operation. So I'm gonna make my bed because I feel like if my bed is made, even if the rest of the room looks untidy, my bed looks tidy. So we're gonna make the bed. I'm gonna spritz it so that it smells nice. We're actually gonna go into the kitchen, get some spray, some room spray, and spray the whole house so that it smells nice. Now I'm only gonna go into my bedroom because I'm filming and make the bed, but if you're not making a YouTube video while you're cleaning along, go into every bedroom, and make the bed. Don't do anything else unless you feel inspired and motivated, but make all the beds in the bedrooms and be okay with that being enough.
So high, 'cause I've been down, down, down. I've been down, so down, and now I'm done. I'm aiming for the sky. Don't let me down. Don't let me down. Don't let me down. Don't let me down. I'm aiming for the sky. Everyone got stories, so let's start listening. Let the rain wash away the tears that keeps crippling. Now that you're looking up, I can see it in your eyes that lately it's been tough. But now the sun is rising, and we're new people. Let's be new people. There's summer. Don't let me down, down.
I'm back in the kitchen. Now that the basics is done, if you are inspired and motivated to get more done, more power to you. I'm going to link my mini bursts of cleaning in case you guys are motivated or inspired to get more done, so go ahead and watch those videos. But if you only managed to get the dishes done, or if you did manage to get the dishes done, pick up the front room and make the beds, I am telling you to grab a cup of tea, a coffee, or a hot chocolate, or maybe a small glass of wine. I don't drink. I also don't really want to promote drinking. Or even just a sip. I'll promote a sip. Have a sip of wine and friends, sit down on the couch and do nothing for at least 10 minutes. And take a minute to yourself because you deserve it. I love you guys so much. I hope you've enjoyed today's video. I hope you got some stuff done. Again, even if it's only the dishes, I'm proud of you. And if you are someone who is a little bit more inspired and motivated to get some cleaning done, or if you find it easier to tidy up for somebody else, find a friend in need and go and do their dishes, or pick up the front room. Hopefully they don't see it as an insult and they see it as you simply helping a friend. I actually helped a friend when I was at my mum's house. I took Maddie to her friends and her mum had two tiny little people. Maddie and her friend were out on the front playing on the street and she needed to go and put the little one down for a nap, and I was in the kitchen by myself and I was like, yeah, sure, of course, like, you go and put him to bed, I'll be here when you get back. I was drinking a cup of tea while she were gone and she had a stack of dishes and I was like, I'm literally stood here doing nothing. I enjoyed washing pots for somebody else, even though if I was at my mum's I absolutely detested it. And she come down from putting him down for a nap and she was really shocked and surprised. She was like, oh my god, you didn't need to do that. One, it was no skin off my nose. Two, I enjoyed it because her kitchen window where the sink was overlooked the entire town, so it was a view to die for and it felt so nice helping a friend. I don't have little kids anymore. I know how manic it can be, so doing the dishes was my way of saying, I got you. You don't have to do it all the time, just do it once in a blue moon when the occasion arises. Maybe if they're complaining to you about being run off their feet and tired and exhausted, go around for a brew, have a brew in the kitchen and just start washing their dishes and insist they take 10 minutes to enjoy a cup of tea while you do the dishes. If you enjoyed this video, please give it a big thumbs up. Don't forget to like, share, comment and subscribe, and I will see you in the next one. Bye!